Ni hao, thank you so much. Well, I'm Steve Vickers. I'm the very, very proud father of Michelle, despite all the things she's done to me over the years. Firstly, a very, very warm welcome to you all, really welcome, welcome. On behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Lee, who are the equally proud parents of Nathan and Yong Ye, who's Michelle's mum, and myself, thanks very much indeed for coming, and again, a big welcome. Thank you, and it's been great. I'd like to take this opportunity, if I can, to recognise those of you who've travelled so far, particularly my sister Fiona, my brother-in-law Peter, and my beautiful nieces Helen and Holly, who are over there somewhere. Where are you? It's good. And again, I hope you've all enjoyed Hong Kong's warm and tropical environment, sunshine and all the stuff that you've come for today, and I humbly apologise to all of you who are unwise enough to go all the way to Hang Hau Wing Long Do this afternoon. I'm reliably informed by Google and other authoritative areas that the father of the bride's speech should be short, with an emphasis on short, and it should lead to the far more interesting stuff from the best man, who apparently is going to give you a brilliant firebrand speech imminently. To be serious for a minute, I am very lucky to have such a smart and caring daughter as Michelle, from the bottom of my heart I am. Still, I never thought she'd actually make it to Oxford or Cambridge, and she actually got to both. I analysed how she did that, and I came to the conclusion it was mostly because of the support and encouragement of her mum, Yong Ye, and because of their own form of determination and grit. This based mostly on the perspiration rather than inspiration route approach to achieving her goals. It's been true. So, you know, I have two speeches in my pocket, speech A and speech B. Speech A is the one where I get to be really nice to her and teary, and speech B is where I get to embarrass her. And I thought, you know, why could I miss an opportunity like that? So, fasten your seatbelt and here we go. My first deep recollection of Michelle was, in fact, on the very day she was born. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Many years ago, Stevie Carruthers, David Holloway, and the boys would know, those were the days in Hong Kong when things were a bit more sporty in Hong Kong. We had armed robbers from China shooting the place up, and we used to have to actually work for a living. And now the armed robbers, of course, are running the shop instead of owning it, you know, like they did. Anyway, I recall, unfortunately I had to work all night the night that she was born. Yong Ye was checked into the hospital, it was all looking good. And about 6:30 in the morning I got there, everything went amazingly according to plan, and a few short hours later, there I was, lifting up a beautiful, smiling baby, huge, big eyes. She took one look at me, grinned sweetly, and then proceeded to wee-wee all over me. I mean, I think she realised that life had dealt her a bad deal, and she was communicating what was going on. Of course, it could all have been so different from Michelle. She was actually, many of you may not know this, but she was nearly brought up as a waiter in a French restaurant in Kowloon. As you will all know, or will know once you have babies, once you've had a baby, they take over your whole life. The little gremlins get into your brain, they control your life, and that doesn't last too long, only 30 years or so. Anyway, Yong Ye and I, Michelle's mum, decided a few weeks after Michelle was born to try and get a bit of life back. So we decided to go to our favourite French restaurant, Autre Le Mans, in Kowloon. No babysitter was available. They don't tell you about this. No babysitter was available, so we took her with us in a wicker basket. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, during the course of lunch, we relaxed and reverted to our normal pre-baby stance, which was a couple of glasses of wine, and for me, a large glass of Calvados later. It was really lovely. And we walked out of the restaurant feeling replete, and as normal, wandered down Nathan Road for 15 minutes or so, looking into the shop windows. I thought, you know, anyway, we walked along and I said to Yong Ye, anything missing? She said, no, everything's fine. And then we suddenly went, the baby! And then we got back breathless breathlessly to find her surrounded by French waiters and as happy as Larry. And to this day, she loves French food. And all the trimmings. So as I say, it could have ended completely differently. As to Nathan, stand by. I can't be nice to you all the time, right? I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Meet the Fockers. Have you seen that? Well, very unfairly and uncharacteristically and criminally liably, I have been named a bit like the Robert De Niro character, who vigorously checks out his future son-in-law in great depth and with deep paranoia. I do resemble that allegation, right? So, many Christmases ago, my wonderful daughter calmly announced that she was bringing a boyfriend home for Christmas lunch. Wow, this was like, this was, earthquake stuff. And then I found out this was Nathan's apparent first visit to my house. But my secret spy, Ida, had told me that this wasn't in fact the case. But anyway, Anyway, the big day came, and I was thinking, well, who is this guy? Where's he coming from? Who is this person? And he turned up. It was amazing. No tattoos were apparent. No earrings. He wore a smart suit and a tie. He gave me a very expensive bottle of wine, and he called me sir. There must be something wrong with this guy. It's just too good to be true, you know? So despite, I then used all my resources, and despite all the best efforts I could do, I found out that he actually is a smart guy, and he really does love my daughter. I couldn't believe it. So I therefore decided to admit him into what we call the circle of knowledge, as Nero would say. So anyway, I'd like on this opportunity on behalf of the Vickers clan to welcome him to our family, and we hope they're going to be very, very happy, and I really couldn't be happier with such a wonderful son-in-law. So So finally, in case I get soft and sentimental and ruin my reputation, perhaps we could have a short toast to the bride and groom, Vishal and Nathan. Thank you very much for your attention. Vishal and Nathan.
Check.